Hello and welcome to this Tuts Plus series Tumblr Theming 101. In this video we'll be looking at the code behind a Tumblr theme. Now a Tumblr theme is very similar to a static HTML page. The only real difference between the two is how the content is added. In a static HTML page you will already have your content coded in. So any text, any images, any video, etc. will already be included in the markup. With a Tumblr theme, the markup is dictated by something called Phim Operators. So we can tell Tumblr where in our theme markup to put our content. To give you a better example of this, I'm going to use Tumblr's built-in HTML editor and have a look at some theme code. Now, as you can see, this is the customized screen. Some of you may have seen this before, but here's a quick overview. On the left-hand side, we have the sidebar, and as you can see, there is a theme preview, the name of the theme, and the creator of the theme. So, as I believe at the moment, Tumblr is using Optica as its default theme for any new accounts created. Underneath this, we have the blog's title and the blog's description. Underneath this, we have some options specific to the theme we currently have installed. As you scroll down, these options continue. On the right hand side we have a theme preview. So this is giving you an example of what your theme will look like based on the options you have set. Now as we scroll down we can see there are examples of the 6 supported Tumblr post types. So as you can see here we have a quote post type, we have an image post type, we have a link post type, we have the chat post type, audio, text with a title, and text without a title post types. There is technically a 7th post type called answer, but it sadly isn't included in the theme preview. I presume because questions and answers are a option of a Tumblr account, as in they're not, you can turn them on and off, but we will be including them in the later video. So, as mentioned, a Tumblr theme is very similar to a static HTML page. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to quickly run through the code behind the default theme Optica. Now, to open Tumblr's built-in HTML editor, you'll need to click the Edit HTML button. And as you can see now, our left-hand sidebar has got wider and we now have markup. And as mentioned, this is very similar to a static HTML page in terms of we have our doc type, we have the head, we have some meta, we have some links, we have some inline CSS, and then we have our body tag and our HTML markup. Just carry on going down. As you can see, it just carries on like a normal static page. Now, it's worth mentioning at this point that a Tumblr theme is always one single page. So, for the way that Tumblr works, a post technically has the same view on the index page and permalink page. We just tell Tumblr how to present this differently. So an index page is basically made up of all our posts styled in a slightly different fashion. Now for the eagle-eyed out there, you may have noticed some code or markup that you're not used to seeing. This starts and ends with curly brackets and is known as Phim Operators. Now, Phim Operators allow us to tell Tumblr where to push our content. They also allow us to tell Tumblr to include or exclude certain markup and also pass through options for customization. These theme operators can be used anywhere practically throughout the theme markup. So as you can see, we have a operator called a variable here, which is in the very top of the head. And we also have some theme operators that are being used to pass in variables for JavaScript. So theme operators are versatile and can be used for more than just content. In the next video, we'll be taking a closer look at theme operators, and this video will split into two parts: variables and blocks. I do hope you can join us then.